Hello. Whoop. There we are. Hello, everybody. What's going on out there? Let me just pop over here and put this little thing in my other place. What I mean by that, that sounded completely wrong. I meant let me hop into the other channel and post the link over there for people who want to watch. That sounded better. How are y'all doing? Oh my God. I hope everybody's doing well. Now, for those that are just joining, or for those that are watching on the replay, first of all, hello, my name is Paul. Welcome to the damn sofa. This is my other channel, the podcast channel. So over here I go live. Make sure you're subscribed to this one. Um, this is my live channel, so this is like back. I stop, I pause, I talk, we laugh, we cry. If you want more of my edited those kind of videos, deep dives, subscribe to my other channel, the Reporting Live from My Sofa one. It's over there, and there's that. That's what we do over here, and that's it. So I hope everybody is well. Drop a 1 in the comment section if you can hear me talking, and that's that. Hello, Anna. Hello, Veronica. How is everybody doing? Tonight we are going to be talking. I usually never go live. Hey, Michelle, on Friday night or the weekends or whatever. Hey, Anonymous, how's it going? Hey, Paula. But I've been over here editing my video for tomorrow morning. And hey, Moira, how's it going? Hey, Mel. Um, so I was done. I was like, let me hop on here a little bit because I worked all day today. I came home. I edited the video, like I said, for tomorrow morning. I'm still working on like days ago um, footage from the trials. I've been like looking at headlines and whatnot. So I was like, you know what? Let me just come talk with the damn Sofa Squad. But then there's all these other headlines outside the Amber Heard trial that I'm just like, my God, it amazes me how much stuff goes on, right? It's like I want to talk about. But anyways, so I figured we'd come on, like, hang out, talk for a little bit, read some of the headlines and whatnot going on because it just keeps getting worse. And that's it. So I hope everybody's doing well. Um, Anyway, so there's that. So tomorrow I'm scheduling my video for tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. I've kind of been all over the place with my times of videos and stuff. So I apologize. Typically I try and do them in the afternoons around 2:30, 3 o'clock. But then with these, because it's so different, like it's usually outside the realm or whatever, and it depends on when I can do it. And like when I watch the stuff, I've just been kind of doing them whenever, right? So there's that. Anyways. I hope everybody's doing well. Hello, Len. Hello, TJ. Hello, social researcher. Hello, Sandy. Hey, Jenny. Hey, Gwen. Hey, Chrissy. Hello, Lion. Um, Hello, Anna. Hello, Jenny. Hey, Emily. Emily, you're awake. I didn't want to text you, Emily, because I was like, what if she's asleep? It's kind of late for me, so I was like, I'm not gonna text her. And I didn't even think. I literally just decided the last minute to go live. But thank you for joining, Miss Emily. Everyone, give a shout out to our favorite mod, Miss Emily. I hope you're doing well this Friday evening, Emily. Things are doing well over here. And yes, TGIF, I hope everybody had a wonderful week. This was a much welcome Friday. Y'all, it's getting ready to get turned up here in June at work. Oh my, I am dreading it, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna be so damn busy in June and it will completely die off in July. And I'm talking about my normal work. So I'm just letting y'all know I don't know what we're gonna do, y'all. I'm just like I'm gonna be in the background for June. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna do what I can do, but I'm probably not gonna be posting as much. I'm just giving y'all a heads up. I hate to say it. Um. Oh my gosh. Hey Tina, I appreciate it. So let's on that note, let's go ahead and yeah, and I appreciate it. I'm not going to completely disappear, but it's going to be crazy. We've hired some new people, so I'm hoping that will kick in. And I'm seeing all of this for what do you call it, like for naught or whatever, if that makes sense. Um, so there's that. I am going to be doing like a series on what is he called? I should know this, but everything went on pause when Amber and Johnny came out, right? Because the world has stopped and started looking at that. Um, Israel Keys. I have like a 30 minutes left of the book on him, right? And I've been like going through his video and piecing it together and all this stuff. And I was like, I'm going to do a series of that. And like, cause I re-listened to his book again. If any of y'all are from the OG Sofa Squad, then you'll remember the book club that we did. Pardon me, we did a book club on that like at the very beginning, and we read that book and discussed it. It was so much fun. And so I re-listened to it again recently, and like I said, I have like maybe an hour left in the book, and so I was like, I'm going to do like a deep dive video on it because it's just a fascinating case to me, and it's still just as horrifying. Anyways, that's the main thing I'm going to focus on for June. Anyways, so there's that. So that being said, I'm basically a detective. So let's start reading some of these articles. So one thing that and I'm going to be looking for some of y'all's feedback on this. And then we're going to be kind of doing a few things. So we're going to go over some of the Amber and Johnny stuff, right? And then I want to ask you about a few other things, and maybe go over some stuff. I read some headlines and whatnot. So here we go. Okay, so first of all, what did anybody watch? So first of all, when I read this, if you saw the actual testimony on this, please let me know. Okay, so this one is the New York Post. Ellen Barkin says jealous Johnny Depp threw a wine bottle at her. This does not sound like good testimony from Mr. Johnny Depp. I don't know. Did anybody see this testimony on the stand? If you did, drop a number 2 in the comment section. Please, please drop deuces in the comment section. Please. Oh, happy early birthday on that June 21st. For Miss Chrissy Lee. Okay, everybody watched it. It was 3 minutes. Okay, it was 3 minutes. Really? Okay, so it wasn't that long. Barkin was a disaster for Johnny. Okay, so was it really bad? He didn't throw it at her. They're twisting all sorts of ways. The Barkin thing happened like 30 years ago, but I kind of thought she was. Hi, Paul. Hey, Threes, how's it going? To sort of, hey, Sandy South. Okay, so I'm just gonna because the thing that I read, and we're just gonna go through it real quick. I was like, this doesn't sound too good. It swayed me in no way towards Amber Heard. Okay, I got what you're saying, Jenny. Okay. Oh, thank you, Lynn. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. She didn't say he threw it at her. Okay, she said she threw it near her and clarified. She said he was throwing it at her. That's money. Damn it. It doesn't look good for Johnny. No, actually, she downgraded it from a throw to a. Yeah, downgraded it as a Johnny. We get pissed off, but never take it. Okay. And see, and I get that, and I'm fine with that because God, yeah. Let me tell you what, that camper has. Let me tell you what, I have gotten pissed off at our camper before. Okay, so again, I'm just reading through this. Jealous Johnny Depp was often drunk. Once chucked a wine bottle at Ellen. The actress testified Thursday. He was drunk a lot of the time. He was a red wine drinker. They had a fling in the 90s while filming Her Fear and Loathing. I never saw that. Did anyone see it? And if so, was it good? If it was good, drop in the comment section. We're just going to keep going up the numbers. For questions I ask, will be at drop a 30 in the damn comment section. If people join later, we'll be like, what is he talking about? Drop a 40 in the damn comment section. Okay, so I've never seen that though. If you saw it and it was good, drop a 3. If it wasn't good, don't do anything. So they said that he allegedly launched a bottle of wine in her direction while fighting with others in the Sin City hotel room. I don't know why he threw the bottle, she testified, adding it was more like a toss. And then, hold on, let me get over here. It didn't hit anyone. She couldn't recall who else was present or if the bottle was empty or full. She said that she had a romantic relationship with him before changing her mind and asking the lawyer deposing her, can you change that to sexual? She said the two slept together about 3 to 4 times a week for 5 months in 94. She said that he was jealous and controlling. Pardon me. She talked about the scratch in the back. Saying it came from her having sex with another person that wasn't him. She said he was drunk all the time, out of control, witnessed him doing, a coke, hallucinogens, smoking weed, all this kind of stuff. Talked about his career's downfall, so on and so forth. Let's see here. So let me come back over to y'all for a second. Where'd y'all go? Wait, here you are. Okay, hold on. I like Fear and Okay, I liked Fear and Unloathing. He didn't throw it at her or anyone else. Just that he tossed it was nowhere near her. It's okay. I heard to his friends, not at her. Oh my god, hi Paul, it's Kelly. Blind. Hey Kelly, how's it going? I don't think it was that bad. All Johnny today, they have nothing. He had been early. Yeah, because I was going to. Yeah. Kelly. Um, geez, they had to go back to the '90s to get testimony. They tossed the bottle, not at her. Yeah, I mean exactly right. If this chat is how a jury is seeing things, there won't be. Hold on, there won't be a unanimous decision. Johnny is insane, but never agreed that he was. Any anger was brought out by provoking. Yep, agreed. I worked on Fear and Loathing. Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah. Um. Yeah, Johnny's name had shot to see Ellen Barkin looking like crap. I didn't even know who she was, to be honest. I was like, I had to go look it back up. So yeah, that seemed. But here's the thing too. So again, it was from very long ago. I think and again, I haven't watched all of the trial. I'm gonna kind of catch back up over the weekend here, as much as I can. Hey Effie, how's it going? Um, to see like more of the evidence coming out. So before we even get into my comments on that, let's talk about the sister's testimony. And let me get over to that article. Please hold. Okay, hold on. Let me go find it. Please hold. Please hold. Please hold. I'm going through all my little things here. Well, where the hell is it? Now, okay, so let's move over to this. Amber Heard's sister's testimony. First of all, I have not seen this. I have the article pulled up. So, who watched it? Please tell me, what did you think of it in the comment section? Did you watch the sisters thing? Here's the article, what it says. Amber Heard's sister Whitney claims she was given an NDA after Johnny Depp allegedly hit her. Amber Heard's sister Whitney Henriquez testified Wednesday that then brother-in-law Johnny Depp struck her in the back March 2015. Amber Heard's younger sister claims that Johnny Depp once hit her and then repeatedly struck Heard, who defended her in the incident. Whitney, 34, testified on Wednesday about witnessing her Aquaman actress sister, now 36, becoming controlled and abused by ex-husband Depp during the relationship. Her Henriquez, who lived in the residence at the time, admitted she and Depp got along really well at first and recalled doing drugs with the movie star on occasions. Frankly, we all fell in love with him at first, she told the courtroom. She was questioned about the 2015 incident when Depp, now 58, allegedly hit her and Heard on a staircase at the penthouse. They were talking about the text messages that showed Depp was allegedly having an affair, causing an argument, which Depp eventually said Amber made me do it. She then testified that Depp threw a Red Bull can that hit his nurse, Debbie Lloyd, in the back. Then I'm at the top of the stairs with my back to the stairs, and that's when Johnny runs up the stairs. I'm facing Amber. He comes up behind me, strikes me in the back. I hear Amber shout, "Don't hit my effing sister." She smacks him, lands one. At that point, that's when Depp's security guard, Travis, runs up the stairs, and after Amber landed one, but by that time, she continued, Johnny had already grabbed Amber by the hair with one hand, was whacking her repeatedly in the face with the other. I was standing there. Travis pulls them apart. Uh, There's an NDA on my kitchen table. My understanding is it's a contract to keep things private, to keep your mouth shut, essentially. I was asked to sign one. I don't believe I signed it. I left sometime after. I mean, my God. Okay, let me get back to y'all in the comment section here. Okay. She was not credible, very scripted. What else do you expect Amber Sister to say? I know, right? I totally agree. Whitney said that was one of the times I was so okay. It's going to get bumpy. I'd settle for them coming out even, but Johnny doesn't deserve to be a victim of her lies. Hopefully this sobers him up and gets him up. Yeah, very well stated. Jury doesn't like her. Her story is different than Amber's. Okay. Whitney very rehearsed. All of these people who lived off JD and now are testifying against him. What the fuck? Yep, 100%. Interesting how many people connected to her lived off him, right? I'm just like, they're coming out of the damn woodworks, right? Jen Howe is testifying, which will just credit Whitney. And so many friends are estranged now from memory. That's another sign, Emily, right? When these people, again, Emily, I think we talked in the chat the other night about the Rosenbaums. That girl can only get the damn post office guy to basically be like, well, she seemed to always get her mail on time, and that really made her a good citizen. And you're just like, this is all you can come up with. Hey, Lisa, how's it going? Johnny Depp is a true gentleman. So much BS. Wait until rebuttal. Yep. Alive. Hey, say it, Schaefer. Uh, Hold on. Let's see. What I want to know is if we don't believe what she says about Johnny, how are we supposed to believe when she does? Yeah, I don't know. Many people that are interested in true crime, everyone's interested in this trial. I know. I was just telling, and I hope you're doing well, Nat T. I was telling Matt tonight, I was reading something about it because I was like, I think I'm going to go live in a little bit, and pardon me, and just read some of these headlines. I was sitting over here, kind of like right before I decided to go live, looking at just some of the headlines, trying to catch up and be like, okay, I can breathe. It's like Friday night, right? And so I'm like trying to catch up, like, what do I want to focus on, right? And I was like, I don't know what I was looking at and who was commenting, like who made a TikTok, who never comments on stuff like this. And I was like, I said, my God, I was like, literally everybody in the world has stopped and is commenting on this trial. It is like the new version um of what is it, the Tiger King, how everyone just stopped and literally watched that and weighed in on it. Mello, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that one. Hey Bethany, how's it going? Yeah, so many art friends since they got cut off financially. Yep, bingo. um Johnny caught Amber in bed with Rocky. In my opinion, that's him. Yeah, I have a feeling that that's very much probably what happened. And Bethany, it is such a bizarre trial. It is so bizarre. Yeah, Nancy, I mean, literally, people that just, I mean, it's so weird how many people know about it. And it is, see, Schaefer, it's amazing how long it just keeps going on. And I'm like, I mean, it's weird. It's like a TV show. I mean, it's literally like a TV show where it's just like every day you're like, what? I mean, I'm just like, oh my God. That's why I was like, I got to get caught up on it. And every part of it is just, it gets more bizarre. I mean, it's just like every little bit of it, you're just like, I mean, again, you're just like, what? And then I was just reading, and okay, now, I'm not gonna probably go into these tonight because it's like, I mean, you already know how many headlines, right? Johnny Depp fans are going after his daughter for not saying anything. But then I saw something, some interview, some video she was doing where it was like saying, I was trying to warn dad about Amber. And I'm like, well, so did she break her silence? Like, but then I'm seeing all these articles from like today about fans are going after his daughter for not speaking up for him, I guess. And so I was like, okay, well, I don't really agree with that either. You know what I'm saying? But then I was like, well, where is this video coming of her saying that she warned her dad about Amber? Um, oh, wait, and I haven't responded to your email yet, Kelly. I don't know what's going on with the Ryan and Bo Duke case. Is it over money and the product and the merchandise? And here's the thing. I mean, they're not the Johnny and Amber trial. It's not that far from here. I mean, part of me was like, if I had been better prepared and knew about this, I'm not joking. I wouldn't want to sit in there. I mean, it would have been interesting for a day or two, right? And then after that, I would have been like, okay, this is boring. Um, okay, hold on. Let me go back over here. I'm reading the things here. Let me go back over to some of these articles right here. Oh my God, y'all, we have to read this one, y'all. The title of the article, it's another one from People. Amber Heard denies leaving poop in bed as prank on Johnny Depp. I don't think that's funny. Oh my, I mean, you cannot with this, y'all. Johnny Depp previously testified of an incident when he was shown feces left behind in bed, saying it was bizarre and grotesque. I mean, this is why people are glued to the TV with this trial. Okay. This is why. Hold on. Amber Heard denied that she left. I cannot. I cannot. This, y'all, we, we are in troubled times. Okay. We are in troubled times. We're in troubled times, y'all. I'm not lying. We're in trouble. This world is in some damn trouble. I'm not lying. If ever there was something to say, the damn end times are among us. It's these damn headlines that are coming out of this trial. Okay, y'all. Amber Heard denied that she left feces in a bed shared with Johnny Depp near the end of their relationship, calling the scenario disgusting. That right there is that's time to go home to Texas. Okay. When that kind of stuff right there, I denied that I left the feces in the bed. Go back home to mom and dad. Go back home to Texas. Okay. It's just these are troubled waters. Troubled damn waters. Okay. I'm talking troubled damn waters. Heal. Cast these demons out of this damn whatever. Okay. While testifying on Monday, the 36-year-old actress was asked about the instance when Depp said he was shown a photograph of fecal matter on the bed after Heard left with friends to go to Coachella. I cannot. She took a shit in the bed and then went to Coachella. I mean, it's like a damn dog marking his territory. I can't. I cannot. Troubled waters. Oh my god! And then we already know she had front row tickets to every event at damn Coachella, and the Fire Festival too. Probably was a damn promoter. I mean, come on. Okay, anyways. Oh my god. Okay, let me finish. I might not be able to get to this one. Um, Tried to blame it on the dog while testifying. I'm gonna have to. I got to go back and get this. I've never made a video on this one, and I need to. Um, Depp said 58 he had testified that Heard tried to blame it on the dogs, but he didn't believe the dropping that he observed in the photo could have come from a small pets. I've lived with those dogs for so many years. That did not come from a dog. It just didn't. He referred to it as a fecal delivery. He said his initial response was, I mean, I laughed. It was just so outside. It was just so bizarre and so grotesque that I could only laugh. So I did not go down there that day. I can't. And I mean, and I get it. I mean, but it's sad that I know. What is this? Wait. Wait. What is this doing? Are y'all still here? Y'all still here? Okay, there's that. Right? Yeah. Um I mean, here's the thing, and this is what's sad, but I mean, I don't know what I was thinking. Okay, so for an example, yeah, if you follow me, you know we have Roscoe and we have two bigger dogs, right? 100%. I can look at. I can't believe we're having this conversation, right? But it is what it is. I can look at the droppings and tell who's who in the household, right? I don't know what I would do in my mind if I came home and I was like, that didn't come from the dogs. That's a human dropping in the bed. Like, first of all, the dogs wouldn't shit in the bed, number one, right? That would be very bizarre. Like, something's wrong. We need to check on them, right? But if it was like somebody took a dump in the bed and the mat was like, no, it was the dogs, it would be so out of care. I would just be like, no, that's clearly you took a dump in the bed. Like, seriously? Like, you're gonna try and blame it on the dogs? Like, who does that? You know what I mean? Like, of course, like, no, that's not Bailey, it's not Buster. You took a dump in the bed. Why? Like, because I was running late for Chocella, there was no time to go to the bathroom. I just figured I would go in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Like, there is no excuse for it. I mean, like, it's a person taking a dump in the room or in the bedroom. Anyways, um, right? Like, who does that and then tries to play it off? And especially if they just have like, pretend we just had the chihuahuas, and then it was like Matt was like, "No, it was Roscoe." I'm like, that would kill him. There's no way. That's like a year long if he saved it up for a year. There's no way. This is why the whole world's watching this, right? Um, okay, so let's go. Okay, then a longtime chauffeur and security guard for Depp, who was still under his employee previous said under oath in trial that Heard told him the defecation was a horrible practical joke gone wrong. What kind of joke is that? Um, on the stand, Heard addressed the scenario, denying that it was an intentional prank and not recalling having a conversation at all with Jenkins about it. She testified that one of their dogs had bowel control issues and would often burrow in their bed, sometimes having accidents. Heard said the dog was on the bed while she was packing, so a bathroom accident could have been overlooked when she and her friend left. When her lawyer, pardon me, asked if she tried to pull a joke on Depp, Heard responded, "Absolutely not." There's a lot of issues going on with this human. We're being very, there's a lot of gray zone with that word human. Um, a lot of very gray zone with that word. Um, okay, let's go to this next thing here. Let's see here. Okay, so we did the poopy thing. Okay, so there's that. Let's see here. There is this historian, Johnny Depp laughs in court. Emmer testifies not accurate historian. Buster has something to weigh in on the poopy situation, right? Um, the biggest bombshells from Amber Heard's final day on the stand in the Johnny Depp defamation trial. Amber Heard was grilled by his legal team. Depp's attorneys question Heard over alleged assault in Australia. Let's maybe not get into that one. But here's one thing that overall that I noticed too, with the whole thing about the broken noses, the alleged broken noses, and then all the receipts that the attorney brought to the table with that. Of okay, well, you said you felt like this, and so for example, because this is when I was just editing this. So if you go back and excuse me, remember how Amber's like, and that one thing where she was like, "Well, I didn't take a picture of this one because I went into the bathroom. I think it was after the Met Gala situation, the one where she was saying that the bodyguard saw the blood in her nose or whatever." And she's like, "Well, I went in the bathroom, but I wasn't looking to see if my blood or if I had a bloody nose or whatever. I was just crying." It didn't it made no sense what she was saying, even though she has all these other photographs of everything, right? What she's saying just it doesn't add up. You know what I mean? It doesn't add up. And I'm like, so you're trying to tell me that all this took place, the in normal scenario if something happens to your this scenario, um, you go in the bathroom, even if something didn't happen to your face, like even think about some time where you're at a situation, you're at an event, anything like that, you go in the bathroom, you're gonna look in the mirror, especially if something just hit you in the face, something like this. It doesn't make sense. Well, I didn't look in there. I was just crying. Well, of course you're gonna look in the mirror. Then, especially a female, most of the time, 'cause if they have makeup on and whatnot, you're gonna want to make sure that something didn't run, something didn't whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially in a scenario like this, out in public, especially some kind of event like they go to and whatnot. I mean, hey, it is what it is. Hey, Renee, how's it going? Um, it doesn't even make sense what she's trying to sell. And so, excuse me. And Lynn brings up a good point. Lynn says, Met Gala, they also have assistants with them at all times. I mean, amen. That's the thing. And another thing I point out in the video that'll come out tomorrow morning is I'm just like, here they are. She has these huge things happen. Oh God, this and that happened. Well, then she's going on James Corden the next damn day, the Met Gala the next day, this and that, blah, 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 blah. And here's my thing. If you look at it, I'm not even getting like full on punched in the nose, but someone taking a nice, pretty big, even a whack in the nose, whatever. Here's the thing. Most of the time, and again, and I said this in my video too, because I go back and forth with this because I don't want to ever sit here and be like, well, you know what? I'm going to weigh in and say how someone should feel or should look or should this on something that I haven't experienced, if that makes sense. But because so many things are being exposed with lies and half truths and exaggerations with her, I feel like I want to weigh in on it or whatever. But especially here in the true crime world where we see so many of these cases where we see people getting majorly assaulted, not being able to leave the home, not being allowed to leave the home to hide the injuries, stuff like this, having to hide out so that people can't tell what's happened to them, things of this nature. And so her trying to allege that something like this has happened, and the next day she's able to go get photographed, and I covered it up with a little bit of ice pack and some makeup. I'm not buying it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not buying this at all. I'm just like, no, not at all. I feel like she's blowing something out of proportion, right? I feel like this is exactly what she's doing. Um, that didn't ever happen in the first place. And so, excuse me. And so, especially someone who's like truly, I mean, like, if you think about somebody who's like truly taken a true punch, nose breaking punch to the face, that's not cleared up the next day. That's now ice isn't making that go down the next day. I'm talking hiding out for days, especially if you're, I'm just like this. I'm like, you're not going on a talk show the next day. You know what I'm saying? Like, this isn't how this works, right? Um, especially something like that where people would very publicly, pardon me, be asking questions. Oh, and that backless dress thing. I mean, that was like, are you kidding me? And what fascinates me psychologically is how she just doesn't bat an eye. You know, she will sit there and just, and I've talked about the pictures in that of in the video for tomorrow of the, okay, well, let's see these back bruises. Now she's got those tattoo things on her back or whatever, but excuse me. I mean, it's not passing the vibe check. And again, it's just like for someone with these kind of injuries that she is alleging, you're not wearing a dress like that out the next day. You are extremely covering up if you're even going out. And again, that's just the pissy part to it. And she's, pardon me, I've heard from so many of you, pardon me, excuse me, and I'm thank you for sharing your stories and not being silent about it and whatnot. Excuse me, of saying the same thing of like, look, I've been through this. This is, this was not how it was for me, right? This is feeling like your stories are being exploited by someone like Amber's personality type in this scenario, right? Um, because that's what it feels like. It doesn't feel authentic, right? It feels like it just doesn't feel authentic. Um, so I don't know. Um, and yeah, Tamara, with your nose broke, I've not had my nose broke. The worst facial injury, well, I can think of two, right? I've had to my face two different times. One time, so I got in a fight in like fourth grade. The kid punched me. Not hardcore, but I had a black eye. You should have seen him. Yeah. So it was a very quick 10-second fight and it was over with, right? We were fourth graders. So I didn't even know we were fighting over something stupid. But I had a black eye from that, right? I had 2, 3 days it lasted. So another time we had, I don't even know how this happened. I was walking up the stairs outside in our porch and I fell down, and somehow like in the edge, I can't, the corner of the like the stairs, like where the actual stairs were, hit in my eye, like right here in this thing, or maybe it was here. It was on the edge of one of my eyes, to where I mean, and it hit it right there, right. And oh my god, y'all, I'm talking, and knowing what I know now as like an adult, I'm like, God, my parents are so lucky that people weren't like, are you abusing him? Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I was a little kid when I did it. I mean, it was like a nasty little shiner. I mean, probably, I mean, my time, I was a little kid. I mean, I can remember it, but I say days, but it had to have been at least a week, right? Because I'm like, it was like a purple nasty. It was nasty. Right. And I mean, but also looking back on it, I'm like, it wasn't that. I mean, my nose wasn't broken, any of that, and I'm just like, that lasted forever, right? That wasn't even that hardcore of like a boom. So the stuff she's talking about, I'm like, there's no way. There's no way. And so again, I just feel like, I don't know. I just feel like it's doing a disservice to real victims. Um, and so yeah, and that's excuse me. Bro, and that's the thing too. I would think that, oh, I certainly felt like it. I would think, I mean, think of times that you've hit your nose. Like I can think of times where I've like bumped my nose, things like that. Or this one's most of us have gone through this, where you've gotten an elbow to the nose, right? That is so painful. Okay. I'm talking painful as hell. And that's not even like having it broke, right? But like just like a bam. Um, and so I'm just like, "Oh my god." I mean, but to have it completely smashed and broken, oh my god. I can't, I just, oh my god, I can't. I just think of the times as a kid having that done. So, ooh, I might just go, yeah, 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 yeah. That just it gives me a headache thinking about it. I mean, 100%. Oh my god. So, anyways, um, one time, y'all, oh my god. Okay, remember, I don't know if they still have these in cars or not. I can't, I mean, I would have to go look at my car, but, and I'm dating myself here. They might still have them, but, re- pardon me. Do they still have cigarette lighters in cars? I can't believe I'm asking this. You know what I'm talking about? Do they still have cigarette lighters? You know, what I'm talking about where you push it in and it comes out? Do they still have that? I don't know if they do or not, but when I was a little kid, we were getting ready to go somewhere. I mean, I feel bad. I know this hurt like shit. And okay, so I was in the back seat. My mom was like loading stuff up, and I pushed one of those. And so you know how like it turns red or whatever. So you know how kids are, and I was like looking at it like this, and I was like, "Ooh, see what it does." And I was like doing that thing, like this, y'all. It was like everything lined up at like the perfect moment, and I touched it like that. Well, when I did, my mom was like, coming down into the leaning down in the car to put something. And I mean, I'm talking like I was like a kid, like I mean, like first, second grade. Well, I went like this and went like that, y'all. I took an elbow to my mom's face. I'm talking like bam, knocked her. I'm surprised I didn't do her glasses. And I mean, I hit her. She didn't get like a black eye or anything like that. But I mean, I elbowed the living hell out of her face. Oh my god, I feel so bad. Oh my god. I know, poor mom. Poor mom. That was so horrible. Oh, Effie says, by the way, there's an 8-minute video from the body language guy about Whitney's testimony. He shows all the contradictions and lies. I'll look at that up. Thank you. Y'all, side note, I just remembered this. And I have, if y'all know what this is from, let me know. But I was like, Dr. Grande's done hit the damn big time, y'all. Okay, there was some kind of ad. I felt like it was on TikTok on Hulu, and it was for some show coming on. And okay, you know how they will like it's like clips and stuff from the documentary, and they use a clip from his video about it. So it's about some case that he did, right? And they showed a clip of it real quick because I mean, obviously you recognize Dr. Grande, right? And you're just like, oh my god, that was Dr. Grande. And I was like, oh my god, that's Dr. Grande. He's gonna be in this Hulu documentary. Not that he's like not big on his own without that, right? But I was just like, well, he's in the damn commercial. So I was quite proud of our little Mr. Dr. Grande there now. Anyways, so let's go find the next article. Okay, please hold. Oh wait, we still haven't made it past this one. My God. Okay, where is this? Hold on, where'd this go? Please hold. Please hold. Okay, the medical treatment went off on that. Heard fields questions about her own drug use. Much has been made about Depp's alleged substance abuse during the trial so far, and on Tuesday, his attorneys tried to show that Heard also used drugs and alcohol to excess, repeatedly grilling her about her own habits. The actress denied doing coke, one of Depp's alleged drugs of choice, but admitted to taking MDMA with Depp and mushrooms. Depp's attorney questioned Heard's characterization of Depp as drug-fueled monster with an email itinerary from their wedding, which included a blurb that read, dance party, drugs, and music. Depp's attorney asked, you plan to have drugs at your wedding? Hold on, to someone who you characterize as a drug addict? Heard testified that she and Depp planned to attend separate parties. I was not with Johnny, Heard said. We were just around each other that evening. We kind of had separate parties. I mean, what's the point? I mean, is this a thing? So one thing that I find interesting, maybe this is a celebrity thing, maybe it's not. I don't know. Y'all let me know. Um, but here's my thing. So much of what we hear with that, with them, in this trial specifically, is what I'm getting at, is there's always this separateness. Oh, we went to the engagement party, but then Johnny went and did his own thing. Oh, we went and did this, but then he did this. Oh, well, we were going this, but then we did that. They're always separate, right? They're always like doing something differently. And I'm just like, this, like, why is this a thing? Like, I mean, is this like a rich person thing? Is this a celebrity thing? Is this two people that are over their things? Is this, like, what is this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Like, what's up? Okay. I just, I don't know. So, but it's weird how this constantly, um, comes up. So, anyways, let's keep going on the article and see him. I keep losing my spot here. Okay, here it is. Depp's team presents more audio clips, photos, and videos, including surveillance footage with James Franco. During a tense cross-examination, Depp's team again presented audio of Heard admitting to striking Depp. You effing hit me last night, Depp can be heard saying to Heard, who replies, I pushed you, don't act like you don't participate. And another Heard says to Depp, I didn't punch you, I was hitting you. You're a effing baby, you're such a baby. Yes, I remember these came out. Um, and did we ever get confirmation on the James Franco thing? I mean, what did we ever find out about that? And let me just catch up with everybody here. Let's see. I can. Uh-huh. Shoo-ba-doo. Shoo-ba-doo. How's everybody doing? Hey, Miss Waggy Dog. I hope you're doing Narcissist effect, Johnny saying Marilyn. Yep. I hope you're well, Alice. It seems like somebody changing. Yeah, then the whole thing about excuse me. I was on our board we go. Oh, I go and hit. Oh, Michelle says, and how are you doing, Michelle? Michelle says that Tori Hartman slipped on her porch a week ago and hit her face on something. She made a video to show what real injuries look like. Oh, interesting. I'll have to go look that up. I like Tori. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. Interesting. That's beyond finding. I'm just reading the comments real quick. Respond with all that do is find out. Did you hear the extended video of her friend Josh where she described a threesome with her Elon? I haven't heard that, but oh my god, what is up with the Elon connection with her? That's just it literally takes it to another level of like, I'm like, what this? I also, yeah, okay, yeah. That's just let me just drop it right there. Okay, let me keep going here. Here's the James Franco arriving at her penthouse as she filed a restraining order against Depp. Depp's team alluded to a possible romantic relationship between the two. They say he's just a friend. Her doubles down on claims that the opinion ed isn't about Depp. Uh huh. Uh huh. Harriet's friend testifies that Depp said he can punch her in the face after their wedding. Uh huh. Uh huh. I mean, uh-huh. The first comment under the People magazine thing is this: the person says, "It's really a shame that MTV no longer does celebrity death matches. These two should really have their own show." Damn straight. I mean, they really should. Um, Anyone that can defecate on their own bed has major mental issues. I mean, this is where we're at. She's one paycheck away from writing her name on the wall with it. I mean, and it just keeps going on and on. I mean, God, I bet the comment section is absolutely amazing. I'm sorry, but I just, the comment section isn't the phenomenon of the comment section completely interesting these days, like in social media and whatnot. I mean, come on, right? I mean, I don't know if any of y'all are like on TikTok and whatnot, but I mean, come on, like on what is it? On TikTok, like the comment section, I'm convinced. Okay, I am convinced that TikTok hires professional writers to literally just hang out in their damn comment section because they are so. I mean, the pure comedy gold, right? Pure comedy gold. Okay, geniuses live in the TikTok comment sections. Okay, geniuses. I just absolutely am here for it. Okay. Okay, so let me switch over to this other quote. Okay, Johnny Depp versus Amber Heard trial recap. Johnny Depp said Amber Heard would struggle to survive when her face got wrinkly. We already read this one. Friendstill Court claiming when a major. We've done this one before. Ellen. Oh, we did this one. Okay, hold on now. We've already caught up. Please hold. Oh wait, let me do this. This is much easier, so I can stay here on the screen with y'all. We're gonna revert to the damn phone because there are some things that came up on the damn phone here, and what I mean by the damn phone is articles on the phone. Right. First of all, we're gonna kind of be venturing outside a little bit of things here because there's just several things going on here that we just absolutely need to discuss. Here where they go. Paternity test confirms Flavor Flav is the father of a 3-year-old boy. Why is this here? Why is this shocking to us? He's 63 years old. I guess it's a thing or whatever. Jordan's mother is reportedly Flav's former manager who was involved or whatever. Okay, so why am I going down this rabbit hole? I mean, I can see the resemblance. Okay, anyways. Let's just walk away from that. Let's see here. Flavor Flav. Hey Holden, how's it going? Okay, let me pull this up real quick. Okay, so this thing came up earlier. This is again is kind of a little bit off the beaten path, and I was like, and I'm gonna pull this up. It's on Twitter if I can find it. And I did not watch. Y'all already know I've been like knee deep in the damn turd and Depp trial or whatever you want to call her. That's not Depp. Oh come on, where is it? Okay, let me find her. Okay, here it is. Okay, so Ryan Duke found not guilty for the murder of Tara Grinstead. But am I correct? First of all, did anybody watch that case going on, the trial? This is the beauty queen thing or whatever. And then this comment here says this. I'm on Twitter reading this. I thought he confessed, or am I misremembering? It's been a while. I may need to re-listen to season 1. So let's see what their comment says. Wait, what? How? He confessed. How did they lose that case? I thought it was over and done with. And then this person says they lost on the counts that he wasn't guilty of. He was still found guilty of helping conceal her body, which he never recanted on. He did recant his original confession of being the person who actually killed her, but he's always admitted his part in hiding her body. Then the next thing says, he did confess, but then he recanted and said Bo did it. I don't buy it, but the jury did. The next comment says he did confess, but it was a false confession. It was the Ryan Duke case. I haven't paid attention to it either, but now hearing this, I'm like, what? I'm like, the Tara Grinstead. Is that how you say it? I mean, apparently, I'm like, what? I didn't know any of that. I mean, he was found not guilty, but apparently he had confessed to it at some point, recanted it saying it was a false confession, and was found not guilty except for helping to conceal the body. I'm telling y'all, yes. And Gypsy Faded says, world's gone nuts. Y'all, we're in troubled damn times. I'm telling you. The Amber Heard trial is this is a sign of the times, y'all. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, and so I'm curious to see what. Okay, so I saw somebody earlier here in our comment section say that Scott Reich was saying, side note, if you are new here, whatever, I met Scott at CrimeCon very briefly. Y'all, he is so nice. He was so cool. He is just like he is in his video. He's so nice. I met him like very on his way to his thing. I stopped him. I was like, Scott, he doesn't know me, right? But he was such a cool guy, right? Anyways, I talked to him for just a couple of very quick minutes. Yeah, and he was totally tall, right? But it was so cool to meet him. Somebody was saying that Scott feels like he might Johnny might not win or something like that. I haven't watched Scott's opinion on this particular thing. So of course y'all know by now, obviously, I ain't no damn lawyer. I do wonder, just from the actual legal standpoint, is anybody out there watching actual lawyers like Scott, Emily, is it Backer or Baker, like what they are saying, like from an actual, obviously it is a what show from the word go, but when it comes down to, okay, legalities, are they actually proving something? Does it actually look like, what, he might win this or whatever? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are the actual professionals saying out there about this, right? Like, does anybody have any tea on that? Bake like cake. Okay, thank y'all. Hey Ron, how's it going? Some excessive females are positive autism. Oh, interesting. Johnny has one hand. Thank you, Hands down publicly. Yeah. Well, let's see what Emily says. And I meant Emily Baker. I'm sorry. It doesn't matter to me if Johnny doesn't win. I don't want him to end up giving it. I mean, I agree. Um, I don't doubt it, but he's not. I'd say if he was, he drives me crazy with moves in my mood. It doesn't matter to me. If he can prove that he was abusive even once, probably I think she will win. True. Apparently, Scott analyzes the daily testimony of the case. Okay. Scott, the most out of the four. My professional opinion is the person he just wanted to clear his name, the money. I agree. And one thing, and Lynn, I 100% agree with you. So to me, a lot of people saying that they went in thinking Johnny had zero chance of winning, but they are changing their minds more and more. So, okay, Caroline, okay, cool. So, yeah, I think whether they, and I agree with Lynn, I think whether he wins or not, it's almost like not his motive. He wants people, he wanted to clear his name. And I think at the end of the day, he's done that. I think we can pretty much all see it. Again, I've always kind of thought this too, where it's like, you know what? And pardon me, I just don't think that. I mean, Johnny is who he is, right? I mean, it's like we've all known that he's no, he's got issues, right? He's got substance abuse issues. We all know this, right? Um, but when it comes to the stuff that she's describing, I mean, it's just, I'm not seeing this, right? And so I think he just wanted people to see, like, look, this is what I'm going through. Now, one thing that's what I wanted to do. There was an article I saw earlier about the ACLU. Hold on, Amber Heard. Hold on. So I saw an article earlier. I can't. This is 4 days ago about the ACLU. The big cahoots coming out with the whole thing with Amber Heard against Johnny. Then they didn't get the money, yada, yada, yada. Basically, how bad it's made them look. A whole nine yards, right? Um, I mean, you just got to sit here and it's just. This is where it's like the older I get and you see things and it's like, okay, is it just because I'm older and grown up that you see the transparency of these things, or has the world changed this much to where nothing is sacred anymore? You know what I'm saying? Um, to where it's like, damn, it's just nothing is damn sacred anymore. I don't know. Um, and Nat T says, I can't believe one of the penthouses was used just for her closet. I know. I mean, right? I mean, seriously. I was looking at pictures of the penthouses, and the style is very Johnny. It's like what I would expect out of Johnny Depp. Um, and I couldn't figure out from what I was watching and reading, were they all disconnected so that technically you had to go outside to get into each of them, or some of them connected? Because doesn't she own one of them now? I mean, like, how awkward is that, right? Unless like they're never there, because that's the other thing I can't wrap my mind around. Where it's like, it just sounds like they're like these movie star people are never at their places for more than, like, I don't think their idea of being at home is like our idea of being at home. You know what I'm saying? Like their idea of being at home is like a vastly different than ours. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, pardon me. Like to me, being at home is like an everyday thing that you do, right? Where it's like you come here every day and this is your thing and you have memories, like, especially childhood. Um, but hearing the movie stars and the way they talk, it's like, oh, I might be in LA for a few days. Let me do this. And I'm like, you know, like that just doesn't sound cozy. Um, oh, excuse me. She doesn't own any. Okay. Three were connected, different entrances. Okay. Johnny sold them all. Okay. Oh, interesting. Okay. Jennifer, how's it going? Yeah, Brenda. So Brenda brings up a good point. I think the bruises was her sister, a plan to frame him. I would not put it past what's her name, Amber, or anyone at Cahoots to be like, let's kick each other's asses and take pictures. I mean, come on. It'll be interesting to see what comes of it. It'll be interesting to see what takes place after the fact of after, once we see what comes of it, what happens, what happens with her countersuit, all of this, right? Excuse me. Oh my gosh. Yo, I'm gonna have to go because I'm starting my incessant yawning. It has nothing to do with y'all. Um. Oh, thank you, Howery. I hope I'm saying your name right, but I appreciate it. Um. Oh, I appreciate that. I hope you're doing good. Well, good. Well, I hope you're doing okay. Whatever you're struggling through, hang in there. Um. Yeah, so I'm gonna log off, y'all. It's time to go to bed. Thank y'all for joining. Everyone give a shout out to Emily for holding the fort down. Thank y'all for joining in, for making the community a great place to hang out, for having a great conversation. Um I love y'all to death. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a friend. Bum 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 bum. Dun, 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 dun. Anyways, y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Norma Jean. Y'all have a lovely evening. I do appreciate y'all. My video will be out tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Thank you, Jennifer. I appreciate that. Y'all have a good evening. Sleep tight. Don't let those bed bugs bite. Thank you, Emily. Sweet dreams. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let those bed bugs bite. I said sleep tight. Night night, everybody.